Hell,
this nigga's wild.
yeah.
That nigga's OD.
He emphasized that shit too.
Nigga, I
he
still
said
don't have
forever.
I still don't have hot water for a whole month.
That's OD.
Yeah.
Bro, it's illegal.
It's the project. Nigga, my walls are falling apart.
You gotta call
No, nigga, we called for years.
the Channel 11 dude.
What's he gonna do? Oh, these niggas is living bad. I'm like, yeah, I know.
What's his name?
Help me Howie. Help me Howie. Yeah.
That nigga still on TV?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a minute.
That nigga ain't
Does he
helping
actually accomplish shit?
Yeah.
Does he just like go in this like cribs for people living bad? Welcome to my crib. Oh shit!
Yeah, I can't believe this nigga is living.
You good?
Yeah. Nigga, I had a vent in my bathroom that until today, for the first time in my life, that shit is working.
Wait, this is the first time
in life.
You were taking a shit
20
and that shit
years.
just turned on. You skipped it.
No, we had the nigga come through and he and now it's working. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit never worked in my life.
This was functioning.
I didn't know this was a thing. I thought it was just, I don't know, there. But now, yeah, that prevents mold and
yeah, I guess the when you shower and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is my first time learning that in my career.
I have a window in my bathroom. I don't have a fan.
Yeah, I live in the projects. So you can say fuck that. Yeah, like I said, it's still no hot water.
Shit is funny because, like I said, I have a window in my bathroom and it's right by the toilet. And the other, I don't know if I did tell this.
You told me you got sprayed?
Yeah.
Nigga, nothing?
No.
I gotta hear this.
That would be okay.
Y'all would not see me anymore.
You better never tell that story.
I would kill myself.
I mean, you be tight, you have a good day lined up, and nigga, nothing like, fuck, I gotta kill myself now. A good day lined up. You tight when you have to commit suicide, like, damn, I have to do this shit now.
This shit is whack. You just got like a new fit on too.
Word,
like, oh, I got some ass lined up.
Yeah.
Bam.
But on brighter news, it's a good day.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm here.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Is this on the track or is this on? Oh, my man was playing around. Yeah, that's right. If you listen to this, we starting to get the hang of this shit. It's only been like 2 years.
I mean, we leveled up, we gained experience. I don't like you.
Facts.
Surprise the nation of Islam, we try to find you. How we riding out there, you know what's up. Home on the ride, the king ride, we don't give a fuck. Next students, ejected from your right blood, ready to go right now. Your presence ass did too much.
Facts, Neil.
About to turn black hand. Don't let Donald Trump in, that nigga can't.
R.I.P. Travis.
He got the answers. He can't make decisions for this country, he gon' crash us. No, he can't be a slave for him. He got me appreciating him, I'm away for him. Hey, Donald, name one and follows. You gave us your reason to be president, but we hate you.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah. Fuck Donald Trump.
Bitch.
Get the fuck out the crib. Get the fuck out. Great news, everybody.
Fuck out of here, bitch!
Yeah! The fuck out!
Yeah, you already know the money's coming in now. We're ready for him to get out of office and start turning off on y'all. Yeah. Now we really in here. You already know. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to the new and improved Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast.
That's all it took. That's all it took. A new president. Better already.
Look at that
This shit's
shit.
already working.
Yeah,
Shit.
look at that. What is it, like 2 hours?
Yeah, right. This nigga, we gonna get a stim. We gonna get like 10 stimulus packages after
Did you
this
want to
shit.
hit the fucking dementia shit?
Yeah.
Oh, Slimmy.
Wait, what you mean it's not a paycheck?
Yeah, we here. When we getting $1,200 every week, I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. But yeah, great news.
What's good, everybody? If you're listening to this, unless you've been living in a rock,
You already know.
Yeah. Welcome to the Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast. First and foremost, Christian, Joe, and Will here, celebrating, dancing on the loss of this bum-ass bitch, Donald Trump.
Stupid ass motherfucker. Ugly ass motherfucker.
Sore losing
Bitch ass, sore losing ass, fucking punk ass bitch motherfucker.
Facts, all that.
Spoiler alert, if you're a Trump supporter, you probably shouldn't listen to this episode.
No, I want to shit on y'all niggas.
Fuck y'all anyway.
OD. Some Latinos for Trump, y'all Cuban niggas is wildin'.
OD.
I'm so disappointed.
Really quick.
I might ban myself from Florida.
Really quick on the Latino.
Nah, there's too much hoes out there.
Nah, yeah, I was about to say. Can't wait till that shit over. Nah, but while we were on Latinos for Trump, being a Latino and not for Trump, I just want to tell y'all that y'all are stupid as fuck.
Y'all are.
They
wild.
do not like us. He is not like us. He is laughing at every one of you that supports his dumb ass, with your dumb ass.
Yeah, that was so disappointing to see.
Yo, they hate us.
Yeah.
All right? Get that through your heads, all right? You self-loathing Latinos that think that y'all are above every other Latino. Newsflash for you: when you make fun of a Mexican, damn well if I go to Idaho, they think I'm Mexican. So those same jokes and shit and stereotypes, and they think rapists, they think that shit about me too.
Yeah.
So Latinos for Trump, y'all are fucking stupid. Stupid, estúpido, coño.
Oh, yo!
Is this the first time you spoke Spanish?
Maybe. But yeah, we gotta do better, man. They don't like us. And our vote is way too important to be tossing it around for this motherfucker. So
And shit only comes once every 4 years. So like, yo, you gotta really like think about this shit when you do it. So like,
word.
don't just throw your shit away like that. And these niggas really, it seems like they genuinely fuck with this nigga for some reason.
They do.
And I don't know why. Like, what do they see that we don't? Like, for example, I'm not the type of nigga, like, if I have an opinion and someone has a different opinion than me, I'm not the type of nigga just like, oh, I don't fuck with you because you don't think or see things the same way I do. I try to see what their view and point and reason is for having their opinion that's different than mine. I literally cannot see why they fuck with it. Like, what do they know that we don't know? Like, this thing is a clearly obvious racist ass nigga. And what don't they? How do they see this shit?
Alright, so this is the sad part. Latinos are very racist towards each other.
We know that they're racist to me in heights and shit.
Yeah, but like extending from that, we're racist to other Latinos too. We're racist to our own. Like Dominicans are racist against Dominicans.
Yeah, the dark ones. Yeah.
Not even that.
Really?
Just it's so dumb. But they have this idea that like, especially with legality and like getting illegal immigration versus illegal immigration, people that immigrate here legally, and you know, everyone's circumstances are different, but Latinos like to think like when someone like a Trump is talking about illegal immigration and just like negative stereotypes, they always try to say like, oh, well, he's not talking about me, I'm one of the good ones. He's talking about those bad ones over there.
Yeah.
So they want to separate themselves,
Yeah.
thinking that it's basically separation to associate yourself, generally with whiteness, sadly.
That sounds like one of those characters in like a movie or a series where they're like the second to the boss, and then the boss is just manipulating them the whole time. Then at the end of the movie, he actually kills them off. And like, but I was so loyal to you. Like,
I don't give a fuck about you.
You were never part of the plan, nigga. Die. And then just
it's like G Money on the roof.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, that's exactly what that seems like. Wow, that's crazy. That shit is so.
It's sad.
Time.
It's
Because literally what it is, it's like when that secondary villain that's just so loyal to the boss.
Don't realize the boss don't give a fuck about nobody but himself.
Wow.
That shit is sad. It's like that Django movie with Samuel L. Jackson. And you see him crying. Oh, Massa, oh my God. That's what the fuck they look like. You fucking heard.
They've been quiet.
I haven't heard in years. You know what's crazy? This nigga, the rapper, G Herb switched his name. The rapper.
Cilantro.
Who's Cilantro?
Huh? That's his new name in Spanish.
Cilantro.
P.O.D.
What the fuck?
I know you heard that before.
Huh?
You didn't come up with that.
What the fuck you mean I didn't come up with that?
That was
off
too
the
quick.
dome. I was too quick. I do this for a living.
You quick for a living?
You can ask the ladies about me.
It's been.
There ain't nothing wrong with being quick. Cause if you get your shit back quick, you can go round two quick. There are some niggas out here who bust that first nut first. Like they jerk off so that first round don't last long. But you can get into that another time. we don't good. It's good times right now. This nigga Biden in office. Props to Kamala Harris.
Have you not know it's been sunny since election day?
Yeah.
It's been like perfect.
Bro, the nigga, the weather is perfect. Nigga, it was 34, 40 degrees last
and
week.
raining the whole week.
Nigga, it's 72 degrees today. Like, what the fuck? Fuck Donald Trump. I never seen so many. I think Donald Trump's the most hated person in the world because I've never seen so much celebration. Every single
I got
city
scared.
in my life.
I got scared today when like I just heard screaming at first. I didn't hear like banging and yelling.
Yeah.
I just heard like mad screaming. So I'm like, oh shit, there's a fight outside.
Mm.
But it's like, then I started hearing clapping and people outside like dancing. Some girl twerking in the street.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm just like, oh shit, he probably lost. So I went to go and like check everything, and I was like, ah.
Speaking of,
everyone in their backyard screaming out, Biden won!
but yeah, like
I have the soundboard for that. But.
yo, these were the longest 3.5 days of my life.
Let's real quick. Let's do like a chronological recap of this whole shit because this was a pretty eventful week.
Mhm.
Like just all week.
Yeah,
long. That shit was long as
I
fuck.
had a new like experience. Like I never experienced this form of anxiety that I had during election day and then the days following after. Like election day, I'm like, oh shit, it's game time. This is like the moment of truth. We're about to learn. Yeah, this is it. We're about to learn what
zone.
We're about to learn what the fuck is gonna happen to us, like for the next couple of years. And I was fucking scared. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking scared. It was just like dreadful just to watch like the numbers go up and down and just to see the times when like Biden had the lead. And then one of the scariest shits was how I would flick back and forth between different channels and networks just to see different numbers. So I'm like, I don't know who the fuck to believe. I was following like the Shade Room. They would have numbers where like, they would be.
Yeah, they were wild. They were one of the first people I saw putting points on the board. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. And like you said, you spat on him like 2 years ago for rooting on like counting niggas out when they had the lead. Like, no, you never do that when you're part of a losing franchise. I'm like, yo, don't jinx this shit, my niggas. Like, I felt like we were jinxing it by saying, oh, this nigga's winning in this shit, but it's not official yet. So just watching these numbers go up, and they're saying Trump could do this and that and this, and this will happen. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to believe. So I'm just scared and paranoid.
Yo, I don't know.
To the fact, but I'm leaving it I'm just like every 5 minutes I'm checking like what the fuck is going on.
I gotta, I don't know what like news y'all were following, but I was listening on
NBC.
But like, I guess every channel just had like the motherfucker on the board, just like, just pressing each state, zooming in on the He's like, no, but he's got 42 here. Let's do some math.
This county is this. And, it's a lovely county. And
no, but see, this is the spot we gotta worry about because my aunt lives here.
Yeah.
She's
Democrat.
Yeah. But her neighbor, I've been hearing she's leaning left this year.
Yeah.
Which may cause a chain reaction.
Yeah. Now, if this happens here and here, combine that with here. Oh! The funny is that y'all seen the edit with he was closing out the porn.
That was edited though.
Yeah, that was.
Yo, his face was.
I've seen a meme where ladies was saying, I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching news so long that these niggas is looking attractive.
Yeah, I see that.
And I'm being honest.
Yeah.
The vice versa version, I've been looking at the news so long. Some of these female reporters looking I'll bust that ass.
Caitlin Collins, holla at me.
It was this one girl, I forgot, I think on CBS, I think it was something green. She was like biracial, like half black, half white. Yeah, nigga.
Man, I'm about to audition.
She could be the older version of this porn star named Raven Redmond. Yeah, she's like a petite kind of thing. But she like her. But yeah, it's a lot of them that I've been looking at. Like, she kind of high. The more I'm looking at this shit.
Gotta drink a whiskey.
Yeah, you have to. You gotta celebrate. Let's cheers to the victory. Like, get this nigga the fuck out of here. Cheerio. Get this nigga down. Like, get him out of here, nigga.
Word.
But yeah,
So,
this is historic. This is
OD.
fucking historic.
so on election night, I think did y'all expect to figure it out on election night? I didn't.
No, because they've been saying, like,
No,
due to
this is gonna be some
COVID,
bullshit, yeah.
niggas gonna be mad. I was paranoid to the fact where they were saying when it comes to Georgia, North Carolina, and I think Pennsylvania, it can take up to November 21st. I'm like,
The
nigga,
motto ended up being like one of them too, but
nigga said November 21st. I'm like, damn, we're gonna wait. We're literally gonna wait all the way till then to know what the fuck is going on. Nah, I couldn't deal with that, nigga.
yeah, no, I was expecting out like Friday because I know.
Yeah.
Someone said Friday. Pennsylvania.
A lot of them said
Friday.
Pennsylvania said they'll be done by Friday.
They're done today.
Shout out to Philly, cause y'all niggas really came through in the fucking clutch. Fuck y'all teams and all that shit. But when it comes to Team America, y'all held it down. My niggas, like, cause Trump was busting ass.
Well, that's what it really was. It was like
but all the mail-in votes,
100,000,
all the mail-in votes from Philly really clutched that shit for us.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's 20 points.
Because when I saw like a few 100,000, I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, really? It's like that.
Pittsburgh too.
Yeah.
Them niggas really came through in the clutch for us, my niggas.
Shout
I need
out.
to go there now. I never been yet. I need to. Thank you. Philly cheesesteak. No onions. I'm with it.
It's funny because
Cheers.
when you order the sandwich, you say with
With
Yeah, provolone with.
It depends on which one you go to. But my Philly niggas say, yo, those two are just the tourist shits. Go to the ones in the hood.
I'm sure, but they're good too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Fuck with you. I ordered one the other day on Seamless and my shit was fucked up. Back to my rant about like onions and shit on that. This shit should just come plain. I'll tell you what the fuck I'm on. My bad.
I was gonna say shout out to Georgia too.
Yeah, that's a change.
This nigga
ATL.
Biden caught up.
ATL, I mean,
And
they haven't
the
declared
cab-
it right now by the time we're recording, but who knows by the time we put this episode out, it should be over. But yeah, that was a surpriser. Who knows how Arizona will kind of officially turn out?
Oh, on my shit, it turned out.
Few people confirmed it. Seeing it, like even Fox News confirmed Arizona early, and Trump was shitting on them for that. But if whatever, between Georgia and Arizona, yeah, both, which is really surprising. But Atlanta's changing, Phoenix is changing, Scottsdale, that whole learn from John King, the CNN network. Maricopa County is where it's at.
I have never heard the word Maricopa more times in my life than I did this week, nigga. I'm like, I know where the fuck Maricopa is at.
Now you know where to fly. Now you know where to fly.
That shit was crazy.
And John, right here, this is where the bitches are at.
Yeah, fuck.
Shout out to John King, man. God bless you, bro. You were in front of that screen for like 72 hours.
What channels have y'all been watching mainly?
I haven't watched anything like live, to be honest.
I've been watching. Nigga,
watched-
my TV was on there for hours, nigga.
For an information point of view, it was CNN for me, but they be projecting late because they be conservative as fuck with their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would check AP, which is
Are they the most?
not like news.
Are they the more like accurate
Official
ones?
ones.
Because like if you go to
Almost,
Google and
'cause-
type in election, they're the ones
Yeah.
posting like that.
Yeah. I think well yeah, that's why because they were at towards the beginning part of the election, they were kind of first, and then when kind of the media coverage would know how to single out certain places, they all kind of did it at the same time. But I was mostly kind of up to date with them. And then I would, like I've said, I would put on Fox News mostly just to hear how they would put it.
Yo,
I think it's really interesting to hear what the other side would have to say. And to be honest, for the most part, it depends on who their anchors are. I've come to terms with some of them can be relatively fair.
Yeah.
And there's a couple who are completely not that. Fucking Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson are dick suckers. But
to me,
some of them, like the people that are doing most of the actual news coverage as opposed to the opinionated shit, they're really quick because I think they were also following AP.
yeah, because they had the same. I was shocked to see that they had the same numbers as the Google.
Yeah.
Which is AP.
Yeah.
So I was shocked to see that.
But overall, like, look, your opinion is whatever on Fox News. There's a couple people on there, more so the news anchors who are not opinionated. If you know whatever, at least they're quick, so I have to give them that credit. and they were pretty on it. But just to hear that other side of the table is kind of interesting. Now they're just talking about the fucking lawsuits, and they can go suck a dick with that. But I think that's coming from the top.
Yeah, I turned to Fox one time, and the first time I turned to Fox, one of the reporters, a female reporter, she was just like, look how gross these Democratic supporters are. I mean, these Biden supporters are when they're rioting, and then, not rioting, when they were protesting, and then remember the clip I showed you where they clocked them in the head?
Yeah.
That's OD, yo. So they were they clocked them. You know, look how gross these guys are. I kind of feel her, but at the same time, she wants to shit on these niggas, so that's why they were talking about it. So I guess I turned there at the wrong time, but she was trying to shit on Democratic niggas at that point.
That's what they get paid to do.
But that nigga did clock the shit out that nigga.
If they don't talk shit about them, they're gonna lose their job.
Yeah. But I sent the clip to the homies of
somebody getting pinged.
One guy said fuck Donald. I mean, he said
something.
Team Donald Trump or some shit like that. So the nigga said fuck all that, and the niggas, one nigga hit him with a club in the head. That shit was wild. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I turned to Fox News and they were like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
It's over.
Yeah, we getting washed, we.
That's one of the worst feelings. Knowing like, yo, it's slow. Maybe like that in Call of Duty, man. You can't get up the mountain. Yo, I know we're gonna get second place, but it's slow.
Just bleed out.
With Donald Trump, just thinking like, nah, we can do it, we won. Like, nigga,
alright, so wait, let's get to that, cause this motherfucker's been saying he's won since Monday.
He's like, said he won last year and shit like,
I wanted to make sure, unlike
Oh, we getting money.
that what I said was fucking stupid.
That pretty sums it up. Straight from the horse's mouth.
I got a question. How do y'all feel about the protesters saying, stop the count? What the fuck?
Wait, first off, not only were they saying stop the count, which is, I'll get to that, it was just stupid.
What the
But
fuck?
in certain places, they were saying keep the count going.
Yeah, oh, you mean to do the Democratic thing with the actual who vote?
How do you say that's like when you're getting your ass beat, you're like, nah, chill.
Just sit over there. Hit me down the leg. It doesn't hurt as bad.
You get into a fight, you get caught, you're like, nah, chill.
Like in Arizona, they pulled the fuck up to the voting office. It's like, yo, stop the count. And you're like,
What?
why?
The fuck you mean?
You can possibly win, my nigga. Like,
You know
we're
what?
tied, 49-49. You sure you want
We
to
going into the fourth right now. You good?
That was the most bizarre shit I've seen. Like, and the fact that people think the same way Trump thinks is like, yo, why? And it is scary to me. Like, yo, niggas, they live life like that. Like, there's no logic behind that.
You know what's the scary thing for me? And it's kind of like, just I think this election was real important because it's been the highest voter turnout like ever. I think.
Yeah, it's just
I can go into
it's a
more,
story.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But it shows you, Biden got an historic number of like the most amount of votes ever.
More than Obama.
Right.
I was like, oh shit.
Trump also got more votes than he did last time too.
That's correct.
So this shit ain't like, you know, like clear. Like they still out here and they're growing too.
Yeah.
Well, I would just put it this way. I think this has been the most hyped up, like put out there. I mean, everyone was focused in on this. So like,
If I'm being honest, this is the most important.
at least of our life.
Cause we I remember we hated like George Bush and all that, but we didn't know. I mean, it wasn't that.
We didn't vote.
Nah.
Yeah,
But
some of us didn't vote. You know what I
between
mean?
social media blasting in your face to vote now, like
Yeah.
make sure you vote, make sure you vote, make sure you vote.
This shit was
And to fairness, most people that were just everyone was saying it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one side that was saying it.
Everybody,
But
yeah.
let's be real. If you most of the world is Democratic, or I mean, most of the country. I'm sorry, most of the country is Democratic.
Yo, I was talking to Jacob about it earlier. They showed the map of New York City. Majority of New York State, excuse me, not New York State. Majority of New York State is
Hold on.
red.
Well, that's
Everywhere upstate?
No, that's practically every state in terms of land.
Yeah.
Thing is, nobody
The
lives where
yeah,
the
the
fuck this
popularity.
shit. The
Exactly.
fucking
I feel you.
Republicans.
But
No, you're right. No, I knew that.
yeah, I learned that for the
Okay.
first time when we went on a road trip to Buffalo. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, Trump,
Yeah.
Trump, Trump. Every city in town we passed through.
Yeah, but there's
I see
like
the
5
Trump.
people in them cities.
I feel you. And one of them was the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my whole
Exactly.
life. It was like a farm right
They live in
here,
dog shit.
one house, and then a beat down house right here, and a Trump flag right next
They
to
probably
it.
have a manual toilet.
Yeah, right. Nigga, it's probably still 1820 over there.
Exactly.
Them niggas didn't get transportation yet.
They get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there's no Trumpers around. I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, it is. I learned that. And that's another thing I was worried about. That gave me a lot of anxiety when you see like they would zoom in on the maps of each state and say, yo, there's a lot of us coming from here, 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 and here. And to see that Democrats would be winning and they only had like 3 portions of the entire state while the rest is all red. I'm like, oh shit. Like in Pennsylvania, I didn't know Philly held that much weight in the entire state.
That's
Every
Same thing in New York, yeah.
all 50 states.
Yeah.
For the most part, every
Nevada,
capital,
yeah.
Every place you want to go to.
every capital, every big city is Democratic
Yeah.
for the most part, and everywhere else is bumfuck country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah.
That's exactly it.
It's not about land; it's about people. That's what it comes down to. And we could go. I could go on a rant about that for a while.
Oh no, we ain't got to.
No, but why does Wyoming have 500,000 people and 2 senators while California has like 30 million and 2 senators? So
Cali has. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm worried about the Senate race. Now.
Well, we can get into that, in a bit.
I don't know D, but like.
But yeah, fuck Long Island and Staten Island. Fuck both of y'all.
Yeah, in New York anyway.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been trying to trade Staten Island.
For who? Jersey?
We ain't gonna-
Yeah, I just want to officially claim the Giants and Jets as ours. So like, I would take. Here's the thing: we would give them. We would be taking swamp ass land just to get the Giants and Jets. We can give them Staten Island. The only thing is, we have to keep the Statue of Liberty as ours. But that's like kind
Is that close to Staten?
I think so.
If we were to give up Staten Island, they'd almost have every official. Even though it's already closer to
Like the football stadiums in like one of these other close islands, like Randall's Island or something.
Yeah, well, they're trying to put.
Governor
When
or
the Jets, before they built the New Jersey.
Nah, niggas don't want to take a fucking ferry to go to a game, though. That's wild.
Yeah,
I don't even want to take the fucking
They would have to build.
BX-35.
They would have to build a bridge or something.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, well, because they were trying to put it in Flushing Meadows for a while. When the Jets, when they were before MetLife came up, the Jets were trying to move to Flushing, and before the West Side Stadium, both got shut. Can you imagine if there was a West Side Stadium in Manhattan right now?
Yo, and that would be OD.
That would be insane. A football stadium, that shit's is.
You know what's crazy? We could probably have a fucking stadium, but these niggas want some other weird shit like Hudson Yards and shit like that. Like a stadium right there. I would prefer that, but niggas want the edge.
The fucking
view.
the amount of the football stadiums carry 75 to 100,000 people.
Wow.
That would be you think it's crazy to get in a Knick game? Try double the amount of traffic and shit.
Yeah.
Then you have to find parking lots in order to tailgate. That would be.
I don't think it'd work in the
Nah,
city.
it'd be nasty.
Yeah.
They could have put it in Flushing, but whatever, it happened.
So question, how have y'all experienced post-election anxiety? Because I definitely have. I've been like paranoid. Nigga, I haven't even slept as much because I'm literally, the first thing I do when I wake up, I'm looking at Google and I'm checking the election like, yo, who's winning? Me waking up seeing that this nigga snagged the fuck out of Wisconsin and Michigan was like amazing to me. That made my day.
My only anxiety, believe it or not, is that because politics and all this is so dirty and nasty, I'm still somewhat afraid this motherfucker's gonna pull off some bullshit with these lawsuits. That's my only anxiety. Look, we're already divided as a country. I don't think.
Yeah.
I understand Trump supporters can be wild.
Yeah.
I think specifically in New York, had Trump won, there would have been more rioting and damage done. So from this point, I'm double happy.
Yeah.
Can some fuckhead Trump supporter do something really fucked up? Yes. And am I somewhat prepared to? Yes. But one, I'll take it.
And this
two,
nigga bust ass though. I'm being real. This nigga, nigga got 290.
Yeah.
Nigga needed 270. 290.
Yeah. So
you got that.
He's probably getting a 3.
Yeah.
After whatever left,
Whatever
Georgia or whatever.
No Carolina, I think.
No, North Carolina. Trump's gonna get North Carolina. But once Georgia officially goes through, he's gonna be over 3. But that's the only semi-anxiety I have is that we're gonna talk all this shit. His lawsuits are gonna. I don't know if they're gonna prove anything legitimately, but if it goes to the Supreme Court is overwhelmingly Republican. I do not think they will pull some bullshit, but they can. And there's nothing we can kind of do about it, but for the sake of democracy in the United States, they better not. Cause I
don't think they can anymore. I think
they need evidence. They need evidence of something.
They need falsely claim that.
It's all bullshit.
So the judge said, "Yo, you have no evidence."
They're coming out with bullshit. He left and right. Oh, the machines are glitching here, and then it's the same machines used before. Fuck you! Shut up. Stupid fuck. I can't stand it.
Have you experienced any anxiety?
a little bit. Tuesday night, just because I feel like I was just watching. I started like just getting updates for this shit, and I'm just like, oh fuck. And then like I went to sleep late Tuesday night. Woke up Wednesday. I'm like, oh fuck, this shit ain't excited. After that, I started easing. Like once they said Wisconsin and Michigan, I was like, oh okay.
Yeah.
Like,
I never got too comfortable.
Once Wisconsin and Michigan went, I'm like, this is hard.
What was your way of coping with the anxiety? For me, it was just like literally playing video games and surfing the internet.
I didn't do anything. I was just watching. I was glued to the TV.
Yeah.
Enjoying the memes.
Yeah.
And, I was cool. Cause you know what? I think mentally I was so prepared for Trump winning.
Yeah.
That I would have been let down, but I don't think I would have been like, you know what?
Man.
Oh shit. Like,
Trump getting elected was so bad that my friend who lives all the way in Norway hit me up the day he got elected. Well, not elected, but like announced that he'll be the new president. Like, yo, I'm
good?
sorry to hear that. Will you be alright? I'm like, yeah, I think we'll be good. It won't be that bad. I'm just unfortunate. But the fact that someone all the way in Norway knows that, yo, this ain't a good thing, it's crazy. But yeah, for me, playing Call of Duty was literally, it took my mind off of everything, so I was able to focus.
Great.
Aside from that, like hearing other good news, like for example,
son, we've been taking L's all year. All year we've been taking L's. And granted, if you're a Republican, I guess you're still taking an L, but like, nah. For majority of the population.
Yeah.
And I will say that confidently, as he's winning the popular vote by now 4, possibly 5 million people.
Yeah.
We are happy for once this year as a collective. Finally, and I'm first of all, I'm really glad right now, and I'll say this right now, and this we're recording on Saturday night. No one's acting completely wild yet and destroying shit. It has been celebratory. It's been for the most part peaceful. If it wasn't for
there's a
Trump,
soul train line on Fifth Ave.
Yeah, as long as it is like that, this is fantastic. Fuck it. Let's
we out.
Let's start it up right now.
I kill it.
Put the speakers out there. That's it on 2 Nah. But nah, like as long as this is only celebratory, if you're a Trump supporter, stay the fuck inside. Just hold this L and move on.
Yeah.
Like
you had your 4 years.
Yeah.
You had 4 years.
Yeah, fucking wild shit for 4 years, and now it's slow for y'all.
Yeah, another was like I was saying, like for me to cope with reading good things got me like to calm down and take my mind off it. Like knowing that the NBA is coming back in December.
That's another. Yeah, well, sports is a great relief.
Christmas, that's a great Christmas present. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for anything for Christmas, but they have basketball come back. I enjoyed basketball during COVID. Like I didn't think it would work. That was the most successful thing that happened. I'm glad that this shit's coming back, so we'll see what's going on. 2 weeks until the draft. I'm scared for that, but I mean, we here.
That shit's in 2 weeks.
Yeah. And then off season like in 2 days after that.
I got 2 days.
And then after that, in like 2 more days, that's when like
training camp. And I just finished playing.
It's gonna be quick. No. Look, take it because if the election wasn't happening right now, there'd be nothing going on. Yeah. Like football is 3 days out of the week.
Yeah.
Like and that's
unless you're watching college.
Honestly, if you're watching college, then I guess good for y'all. But
Yeah.
yeah, but nah, like, and just one quick thing, if in case we just move on.
Mhm.
Shout out to Kamala Harris for
Yeah.
now officially becoming the first woman,
historic,
minority vice president.
half
Ever.
Jamaican.
You know, look,
Yeah,
we've
please.
said in a previous episode, I've said it, that I think she's gonna play a huge role.
Mhm.
Look, talk all the shit you want specifically about Biden. I do have some doubts about Biden. I'm more I'm being
Well,
completely
that's about
transparent. I am
Kamala
just
too.
really happy about Trump being the
No,
fuck
that's what it
And
really
look,
comes down
yeah.
to. We really need this nigga gone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
period. He's
We
not
really-
a politician. This
I
nigga's like, he's just a villain. He's just a fucking
someone
villain.
who can go
Yeah.
up there and just not speak hate and be divisive
Yeah.
is just a win in itself.
Yeah.
So I'll take it as it is. We'll see what happens with Biden, but for representation,
You hear,
purposes,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, Biden, you here now, but now it's time to go to work, my nigga. Like, do what you need to do, my nigga. Like,
Well, he talks that he big thing about Biden is that he talks that he's trying to get the two sides to agree.
yeah.
And how, like,
That's what I want.
believe it or not, that's exactly what that's what we need.
Yeah.
That's not everyone wants that.
Hey, we
I'm
don't-
tired, like
This is
whole
the like
fighting shit is getting old, it's getting annoying, it's getting lame and corny and ignorant, and I can have 1,000 adjectives for this shit.
I didn't realize how divided we were until this year. If I'm being honest. Like,
No, I knew that, but
I knew it was like,
It's
all right,
been
this and that,
amped
but like it's been ever since Trump been in office. It's like they're not afraid to hide themselves.
Nah.
Niggas is out here.
and
Niggas is out here being openly racist. Niggas is out here, like the cops is out here murdering black people like
on a
every
national-
other weekend. My nigga, like,
national
what?
TV, the national televised debate, he did not denounce
He
white
did not.
supremacy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It's like almost common sense. Even if you're gonna lie.
Niggas
Like,
like,
and he couldn't
nah.
do it.
Yeah.
And that's how fucked up he is in the head.
And that's
why.
supported. How do you support
And
that?
look, and that's why. Make fun of Biden with the dementia all you want. I'd rather at this point someone stupid than someone purposely hurtful.
Yeah.
At this point, that's how bad it is.
But you know what's
So-
the sad? Oh,
Go. I'm done.
Yeah.
the sad thing is, like, as much shit as we talk about Trump and shit, that just shows how many people in this country think
Yeah.
that they would support. He got how many? I don't know, how many, like 70 million votes or
Millions.
Some shit. Some
Right now it's at 70 million. It could change. Whatever.
Whatever the fuck it is, there's millions of motherfuckers out there that support him and feel like this is the voice that represents what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like he's the supreme, like, he represents the thoughts of a lot of people in this country, which is scary as fuck.
Yeah.
And there are Trump supporters that say, you know, I'm not racist. Like, just because I'm a Trump supporter doesn't mean I'm racist.
Yeah.
But whatever. We could argue that. That's a different topic. But like, just for you to not think that racism is a big enough deal, and just not even just racism, just divisiveness, like just even more general than racism, is just a guy that just promotes hate, regardless of race, religion, party, background. The fact that you can't, that doesn't seem that big to you is wild.
One of my
Like-
breaking points with this nigga is like I always didn't like him because of his racist shit and all of that, but the way he handled this whole pandemic is fucked up.
OD.
You know how many lives he's responsible for?
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
this
In America, like my nigga,
you know
like
what's-
you knew this shit in February,
So
and then you're still blaming China when the shit came from Europe.
he's definitively, we've talked about
He's
definitively-
wrong.
He admitted that he just doesn't want to make it look bad on him.
Yeah.
He's lying.
Nigga, you
He's
should have
lying.
banned flights to Europe, cause nigga, we were in Europe, we was in fucking London,
Yeah.
having hey, came back to America, and now niggas is dying. Like,
you know what's
we
crazy?
looking at the Asian niggas on the plane with us, like, oh shit, they might got it.
We
nigga,
have
we
it.
might have had shit. Cause we didn't know, nigga. We
Yeah.
wouldn't have went there
And-
if you would have
and look,
banned travel
And look,
to Europe.
and I'm just gonna, because I totally agree.
hate this nigga,
Yeah.
bro.
Just to even,
I want to slap the shit out this nigga,
even
bro.
if you did that in the interim, right?
Right.
The fact that once we've established that we had it, it took you 4 or 5 months to say put on a fucking mask.
Yeah.
It's simple as shit.
He still doesn't
He
even
still doesn't know No, and now his chief of staff I don't know if you know this, his head chief of staff.
Yeah,
Like
just
four people.
Mark Meadows.
Mark Meadows, yeah.
Just got that shit now.
Yeah.
Because he's still a fucking dick sucking idiot.
You can't suck dick through a mask.
But yeah, you're right.
That's what they
This nigga is fucking wild. Oh, and then the coronavirus will be gone by Easter. Oh, it'll be gone by. That doesn't keep us calm. You're lying to us to our face.
Yo.
Supporters, Trump supporters. This nigga's lying to you to your face, and you're seeing that he's lying to you. Fuck it, go Trump 2020. Fuck Little Pump. I'll slap the shit out you, nigga.
I'll
You
beat the
fucking
shit out of
stupid,
Lil
nigga.
Pump.
Lil Wayne, you're wildin'. You're one of my favorite rappers of all time. You're wildin'. Why would you support this nigga? Pusha T said it best. Like, yo, you let this nigga baby finesse you out of money, but now you want to trust Trump? This nigga's finessing the whole fucking
And
U.S.
to the majority of Trump supporters who are afraid of Biden's tax plan, y'all not gonna be affected by it.
Niggas ain't making
Y'all bumfuck country idiots up in upstate New York and the entire Midwest, y'all not gonna be affected by it.
Look, if we ever get rich,
It's also not
we
accurate.
need to stay grounded. Like, we need niggas to let us know, like, yo, it ain't always about us. Like, it's rich people aren't the majority at all. Like, niggas is out here struggling. Like, we have to worry about. Nigga, we always have to pay attention to them more than anybody.
At the end of the day,
'cause those are the majority.
At the end of the day, I know they're gonna preach socialism and this and that. That's bullshit because there's not enough evidence. There's not nearly enough in process. Capitalism will not die yet in this country. So even the government, again, their purpose of the government is to govern, is to look after its people.
Right.
It is not preventing you from going and moving up in ranks. We're not stopping promotions. We're not cutting. We're not. Stop it. We have to look after our people. We can't create situations with monstrous wealth gaps because that's how you end up in really shitty situations where the top 1% owns most of the majority of the money, and it creates shitty living situations. It creates inflation.
Like medieval shit. You have to.
We have to adapt. You have to adapt to the time.
That's why Robin Hood came. Like, fuck this shit.
You have to.
We need
adapt.
more Robin Hoods.
I'm not sitting here being I'm not trying to be all liberal and everything like that because there's some ways I think but we have to continue to adapt as a society. That's part of being liberal in a sense. At the core part, there's some things that I think get over exaggerated and overblown.
Progressive.
At the same time, there's some but at the same time, there are some values we need to keep conservative and just make true. But like it's back and forth between it. It's weaving back and forth between both ideas. How to improve, but at the same time maintain integrity. Right. That's what it really comes down to. And DC can't figure that out.
Right.
Like the government cannot figure that out. They can't find a way to weave in and out because they're all fucking selfish in the end of the day.
Yep.
So whatever, but yeah.
So fingers crossed. Hopefully this shit doesn't turn out to be some bullshit. Because if it does, I think the world's gonna burn.
Oh yeah, I'm wildin'. I'm gonna try to ride.
I'm wildin'.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Now, if there's some bullshit after this,
to celebrate.
hey, pray.
He's not going anywhere. I will say that. He's not.
No, I think he's.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna see this motherfucker every day.
I don't think he's gonna pass the stimulus this year.
No.
Donald Trump.
He might try to take that money back from us.
I'm gonna be honest. I do want to know, and I haven't heard this yet. Can he still enact executive orders? And then I really want to.
I just know he's.
We're not. This is not the last we'll hear of this or anything.
Hell no.
All I know is
He may even rerun in 2024. To be honest.
Fuck that. The American people need help, and Mitch McConnell said, "Yo, that's priority. Monday, we getting back to it. We'll see what the fuck."
Yeah, Mitch.
All right, Mitch. Right?
Yeah.
I'm still hoping that Dem wins the Senate, but it's looking like the Republicans.
You can revote Mitch McConnell out in January.
But Dem still have the House.
You know, he's locked in. It's the Georgia races that are going to a runoff and
there's 4 more seats left, and
it's still kind of unlikely. But
All right, man. I just want everybody to keep the same energy.
Just at the end, look, we're nowhere near anywhere where we're gonna all agree.
No.
We're not. We're we're probably as most divided as we ever been.
Yeah.
Facts.
I just wish and hope that, given the top person in this country that is now the most divisive person we've ever come across and seen, now that we've overcome that, both sides. Honestly, both sides. Let's just stop the bullshit. Stop being so fucking personal. Come together and work shit out. Work. Put the time in and effort. It's not going to be easy. But you're in this position for a reason. Think about changing and making history, making the world a better place. That's what everyone in politics should be focused on. Making the smaller things better, and that's what all I hope for, honestly.
Vote Salome 2024.
Word.
Yeah, so like we said, we'll hope for the best. Hopefully some bullshit don't come out. I want to talk about some other election day stuff because there was other shit that was passed on closest to home. New York's little half
Our
brother.
fit borough. Our real fit borough.
Right across the water.
The boys in Jersey.
Them Jersey boys.
AKA,
That was a good movie. I seen that shit.
I still haven't seen that.
Stemmed from the play.
Yeah.
You know what? Applause for Jersey for legalizing marijuana.
It's coming here soon. It's
Oh,
coming.
I was hoping.
You know Cuomo's gonna put.
So question.
Cuomo's been trying to put that through, but it's other shit.
If weed gets legalized, does that fuck it up for drug dealers? Like the
Low
weed,
key?
your weed man, is it slow for them?
First of all, if you're a drug dealer right now and you're not thinking about possibly open up some sort of CBD shop to acquiring some real estate, you fucked up because you're late. Because they're already all
So
set
slow
up.
for them.
They're all set up.
The weed man.
Yes. Whether it be now or in 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're an undercover
Them
drug
niggas be
dealer,
finessing. They be
slow
trying to
for
get
you.
It's
pussy
an
out of
undercover drug dealer.
Them niggas be trying to get pussy. out of
That's what it really is.
Nigga,
Honestly,
I'll
they don't
light
even
you
sell.
up.
They don't even sell drugs. They just use it for pussy.
Yeah.
They just say they sell drugs.
I'll light you up.
Yeah.
You free today? Fucking Tuesday and shit.
It's
Trying to
that
pull
same
up
ounce.
pull up at 12 a.m. and shit on Tuesday. Like, yo, you good?
I feel like the real drug dealers are always just selling like the next new illegal shit. Like that shit that'll get you.
Drug?
Yeah, like that shit that'll like fucking send you to the moon. That real like shit.
Cracked in America?
Shit that Oregon couldn't even fucking legalize yet.
Yeah, we're gonna get to them.
Let's talk about Jersey first. Yeah.
Yeah, real
So
quick.
that's huge. That's
That's a
actually
big
pretty
step,
huge.
and I applaud Jersey for that because
Yeah.
I don't think weed should be
It's
illegal.
all-
You know what time is it when everybody getting that Uber to Jersey?
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before.
So are y'all still gonna hit up niggas? Like, yo, y'all got that? Or y'all going to Jersey?
Nah, I ain't going to Jersey.
Alright. So it ain't that level yet.
No,
Alright.
I could walk to Jersey, but
This is, to be honest, you have said the same thing about gambling. And everything's legal.
So
gambling.
when does that kick in? Is it like now or?
No, in the beginning of next year.
Okay.
Either be the 1st of January or some date in January.
Okay.
But I'm pretty. It's not
It's not now,
It's
yeah.
not off the rip.
Alright.
But
But congrats to them. I don't smoke or anything like that, but I do think
I just don't think
it's
anybody should be
recreational.
getting.
So
I
yeah,
don't think anybody should be getting locked up for
yeah, it's recreational. Like I've seen niggas get hit for shit having
Bullshit, yeah.
weed on them. Like really?
yeah.
Mhm.
Like, apparently weed is not an actual drug. It's a medicinal or whatever.
They only start saying that when they can make money off.
Yeah.
Same shit with alcohol. I
Yeah.
mean,
But yeah, like
they made that shit illegal.
congrats to
Yeah.
all the weed smokers and eaters and all that.
And if you got that legal money, hey, sellers too.
That's a big thing. So
Yeah.
you see that in
Shout out to Jersey. I like that move, Jersey.
Our sister borough.
Yeah.
You still have some.
Look, it's only because, especially after, I would have told you it was going to get passed pre-COVID, but definitely now because the city and the state are going to need money,
Yeah.
and they're going to reap off all the taxes off of all marijuana sales, or most marijuana sales, legal marijuana sales. Please, it's going to federally, it's going to be fucking.
It's coming. It's,
Biden's going to. I'm sure Biden's already said he's going to make it fucking legal.
That nigga like to smoke.
But it's going to be a state.
That nigga smoke that dank.
Hell yeah.
that meme with Lil Baby putting the chains around him was the funniest shit.
Yo, I've seen so many fire.
It's
videos,
been
I'm not gonna
amazing.
lie.
It's been amazing.
I'm not gonna lie.
We've been in such the first time, I think as a
The
club.
whole year, yeah. I hope from here we can just keep going up.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
scared.
hope we're past the
Nigga, Cope is still here. You know?
Honestly, I'll be real. This could
I forgot though.
this could have legit.
That shit back better than never.
I've said on the podcast. I've said it off the podcast. This could have legit been the worst part of 2020.
Oh,
It coulda-
yeah.
It could have gone
Nigga,
way
that
more
shit went
downhill.
for years.
Yeah. It could have gone
Yeah.
way more downhill.
But here's
things are
another
finally
thing.
up to.
We all got to be honest with ourselves. Just because he's elected as the new president,
yeah.
that doesn't mean everything's just bad. all of a sudden.
No.
It doesn't mean we fixed one
It's
problem.
gonna take time and effort.
He still has to put in that work. Kamala has to put in that work. His team has to put in that work, and then we can do better. You know what I mean? But it didn't solve our problem. It's just a start. It's a start, and that's what it's the light we need. The light at the end of the tunnel that we need to see.
Where I just want everybody to keep that same energy, like
Right.
the same turnout. Like, don't just do it because we're locked in a pandemic. Don't just do it because you hate this motherfucker. But like, vote and just like pay attention and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I that's something I learned this whole time. Like, I didn't know shit, and I probably
I learned so much about politics between March and now. That's crazy.
They did what's
I can
good.
debate now. I can debate with
Yeah.
these niggas like
Yeah.
Wall Street niggas.
Oh, word?
I will say,
I'm ready now.
I will say, and I fall in this boat. I'm still relatively ignorant on the local standpoint with regards to politics.
and that's what I want
that's
to
what we.
Oh no, I'm
in
on
terms
there,
of
nigga.
improvement, we
Fuck
all.
the Blasio, nigga. I'm on there.
No, but even more local than that.
like your
it
district and
starts-
shit.
Cause
Nigga, fuck Ronald on my block.
it's hard. It's
Trying
really.
to ask my ID, I don't live here. Nigga, the fuck out of here. I live here.
I also-
Where you came from, nigga?
Because we're so divided, it's hard to invest that much into politics.
Right.
And
Yeah.
such a negative tone. But at the end of all of this, I agree.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I never voted for like local.
I didn't think I briefly, but
Yeah, I
but
never did.
This
I'm
year, I'm
more
gonna be
in-
honest.
I'm more into
I
that
filled
now.
bubbles out for one specific party.
I went all
That's
Dems.
it. Yeah, exactly. And then,
Cause I didn't. I'm like,
well, I don't know if y'all had to do
What the
in
fuck is
my
that?
area. I had to vote Supreme Court justices for. Is it a state? Is it state Supreme Court justices we had to vote for, or local? I can't remember.
I thought it was both.
You had to fill out 9 of
I
them.
thought it was like a DA.
Well, first of all, hold on. I'm voting on a different ballot than you guys.
Yeah, I know that.
But I had to vote 9 Supreme Court justices. So
I didn't have to do that many.
It's probably. I think it's.
Mine was shit.
It probably was a
Mine.
Queen's Court or
Yeah.
something like that.
Mine was-
But I didn't know anything about them.
Yeah, I didn't know any of
and
that.
I-
mine.
some-
And
couple of those
when I was
things.
waiting online, by the way, on election day, there were the candidates that were on the ballot were on like I guess because I'm at a really popular
Competitive
voting
shit, yeah.
or I'm at a popular voting site because it's just in my area. The candidates were there online pitching, handing out flyers, doing the hard labor work, which I do respect.
respect that.
I don't know if I voted for the motherfuckers or not. Like, to be honest with you, I didn't take any of the flyers. It was like I
don't even know you.
For you to try to change my opinion in the matter of me winning online, good luck to you. But I do respect the hustle. But whoever won and whatever. But I'll now learn, I think, to look just when the elections come, to look a little bit deeper. Because they do make differences. They do have bigger voices than you think they do. And it's just something that you should... Look, it doesn't honestly take that much investment, but just a little bit of time that could make a big difference in your life. So...
Salome for Queens District Attorney.
Queens Borough President.
Oh.
It's coming.
But yeah, like they're online and shit because those are literally separated by like 10 votes.
Yeah, no, it's
Just
wild.
it's like that's dead ass competitive. So
Yeah.
vote locally, bro.
So while Jersey got weed,
Oregon got everything else. Yo,
them niggas wild.
they said everything.
So,
Bro, it's been times where I looked at the homie Alvin's story, and you'll see like a nigga passed out on the stairwell. The car is like the whole time. You see this nigga pass out, and then on the passenger side, you see a nigga laid out on the floor.
Yeah.
7 in the morning, this nigga's like, yeah.
So just
Shout out to Alvin, by the way. Tommy
Yeah.
Two Phones.
Yeah,
Check
yeah.
out his music.
Check out
And
his
the
music.
plug.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So niggas in Oregon, them niggas do them drugs. So now that it's legal, them niggas gonna do them.
Well, hold
they
on,
gonna
hold on.
do them.
First. Let me clarify for the viewers who don't know by now. It's decriminalized.
Yeah.
Across pretty much all drugs, for the most drugs, are decriminalized throughout the state of Oregon.
Hard drugs, they said too.
Yeah.
Heroin,
Meth,
nigga.
codeine, all that
Heroin,
shit. And
nigga. That's wow.
Those who are wondering the punishment
I'm like,
for
yeah,
that.
I'm reading this shit over. Like, is this a meme page or
Yeah.
no?
You're not.
Nah, heroin.
Yeah. You will not be arrested for doing heavy drugs in Oregon. What you will be forced to do rehab. That is a part of the punishment.
Right.
Which,
It's good punishment.
yeah, I think to be
Yeah,
honest,
that's
let's be real.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's what's supposed to happen.
yeah, and that's at the ultimate good core of, if you think about it. But look, there are maybe some limitations, and I don't know. I didn't read the full law and
The
whatever.
fine print and all that.
Yeah. Well, maybe there might be a few specific drugs, and then obviously if you're a supplier, that's a bit of a different story.
Yeah, that was my question. Is
Yeah.
it ille- like
No,
you can't sell it?
It's personal use. It's decriminalized for personal use.
Oh, officer, I found this.
Yeah.
I'm tired, so
But it's interesting because ultimately
I can't sleep.
at the heart of punishment is supposed to be correction,
yeah.
and that's what everything
What's
is
the
about.
term?
Is
Yeah. Like for example, like some niggas in jail. I don't like the idea of niggas getting life in jail because you can't like. Let's say you go to jail. 3 years later, you learn your lesson. I feel like you deserve another chance after that.
That's what I always thought.
That's what I
That
don't-
was supposed to happen.
Yeah, I
The
don't
only-
think that's
the only problem with
like
drug
letting a
sales-
nigga rot in jail in a
Yeah,
cell.
no,
That's
the problem with drug sales is that it does lead to like gang violence and drug like violence in that sense.
Yeah.
But so that's why it's been so like frowned upon law.
Right.
But you know, first of all, I love that it's Oregon because I've been, you know, I think it's great. It's a good state to kind of like test the waters out in a sense because a lot of these laws it's going to take time, especially we're not sure what's going to
I don't see
happen.
that shit.
We're saying they're wilding and this and that, but they could be doing a really good thing, and it's a great place because there isn't a high population there. Granted, they've already been pretty.
They had a lot of. It's a big.
But they've been, you know, it's not fucking a huge city, Portland, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not like
Or
Texas
Miami,
or
yeah.
Florida. Like that, it's Oregon. Like let's be real. No tourists are going to Oregon right now, really.
Where you going now?
Yeah, about yo, all them Demi Lovato memes is wild. I'm like,
That shit is crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, that's unnecessary. That's unnecessary.
She's like, she can't wait for her tour there. I'm like, man, this is getting her ass.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. It's funny though.
But I think that would be really interesting.
Be
to
careful,
watch.
my niggas. If y'all going to Oregon,
Just
don't
hold
have
up.
weed laced with that, y'all mean?
Look, if you was already doing this
and
shit,
you
it ain't
twitching
matter.
like,
Yeah.
whoa, shit.
If you was already doing this shit, you didn't care if it was legal or not. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If you was on it, you was on it.
They probably gonna do it more. Like, oh shit, they gonna just hit that.
It's just changing the punishment for it, which is to make
If you pop lock into the syringe, that shit crazy.
how you
How you cook with while you cooking the
Yo,
crab?
hit the vein.
that's
I
wild.
ain't gonna lie, if I see a crackhead do that, I'm dying.
Cool, you go see it in front.
You just dab into that shit.
Yo, that'd be wild. Them niggas know how to party. I gotta come in more often. Just the people watch shit. Yeah, if I go to Seattle, I'm gonna have to make a second stop.
But I back to your point about it like turning out good. I think that that's really what it should be about. Like a lot of these people that are like addicted to these drugs, they need more help than they do punishment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if the goal is to make people better and help rehabilitate themselves, I think that this is the right thing to do because you lock them up. Just force them more
Going
into
cold
this shit.
turkey, that kills them. They off that stuff. That's like why that's the reason why when they said essential businesses that liquor stores are able to stay open because niggas who are addicted to alcohol, you can't go cold turkey. You have to you have to like go on a downward slope. You can't just go from drinking every day to none at all because then that fucks them up. They get sick. They end up doing suicide. Because you can't just go cold turkey when you're like alcoholic. So that's why liquor stores were an essential thing for those who were always wondering. Yeah, so same thing with drugs, I'm assuming. Like you can't just like, alright, no more forever. Like you throw a nigga in the
Especially
cell.
that hard shit. Like
Yeah.
that shit is crazy.
Yeah, because niggas do it so like there are niggas who like smoke weed so much that they don't feel right when they smoke it every day. It's just like yo,
I can't not smoke.
yeah. this liquor's not doing it for me. I need, you know what I mean?
Weed.
Yeah, like, even though it's not like a actual like drug, it's like a plant, weed, it's
Herb.
herb, yeah. You know what I mean? Even though it's not like a hard drug or anything like that, it still has like the same thing, like, word.
Word, but if you're in Oregon and you fucking with that shit, be safe.
Yo, you about to do that heroin? Be careful though.
Yeah. Cheers.
What would your reaction be when somebody like offered you that hard shit?
I'm good, fam. That's really it.
I'm like, oh, word? Nah.
Nah, you kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie. If I see you pull a needle out, I'm gonna be like,
I'm not the whole vicinity.
yeah.
Once I see a needle, like, nah, this ain't no spot I need to be at.
Yeah.
You don't even Instagram that shit, like, yo, it's lit.
It's lit.
Needles. Yo, the funniest meme I seen with it, they were talking about Oregon. It was 3 white people and they all cheers the fucking syringe.
Oh no.
And they had the triple
They
spoon.
had the triple spoon on the candle. And it took the syringe. Cheers.
That's wild.
That shit was that was Demi Lovato meme.
That was the funniest shit.
Yeah,
That shit,
crazy.
I was crying. I'm like, oh
crazy.
shit. I thought I sent it to you. That
I
shit was...
thought you did. I thought that's where I saw it.
Alright, maybe.
Yeah.
Because that shit was hilarious.
Be safe, y'all.
Yeah, be careful. Because that, nigga, you hit that shit once, that shit might change your life in a bad way. You might need that shit forever after that.
That shit's probably lit.
It probably lit, and that's why
People wouldn't do it if it
niggas
wasn't
die
like,
lit on some...
if it didn't feel like.
Yeah, Cardi shit.
Man, word. Be safe, Oregon. Jersey too.
We'll be out there.
West Coast road trip coming soon.
Alright, so change topics a little bit. There's been a lot of rumors going on. We mentioned this earlier a little
Rumor
bit.
has it.
There's been a lot of rumors going on saying
Fake news.
Palisesto's coming back. It ain't coming back. It's been confirmed that it's coming back.
I won the election
Yeah.
by a lot.
You can only trust Woj when it comes to this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Woj is the plug.
Yeah.
That nigga don't lie.
Yeah.
That's a nigga you need to befriend if you ever meet that nigga.
He was in Allegheny County counting votes.
Yes. For me, I was always like, I don't know what to trust when it comes to like these rumors and shit like that. But when it comes to a nigga like Woj, you good. So I want to ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel when niggas make all these rumors up about like sports or media, like everything? Like all, I feel like majority of
Everything now.
Yeah.
revolves around rumors. And rumors
Hype
only.
and marketing.
Like,
It's part of hype and marketing.
yeah, and I hate it. I hate it and love it at the same time because I love a good rumor. Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this don't it sounds wild, but imagine
fuck
if
with
it's
it.
true. If it's true, I'm gonna be the hypest nigga of all time. I love a good rumor, but at the same time, I hate it because like, alright, you just trying to, you know what I mean, get my shit hard and you lie to me at the end of the day. I'm like,
My first immediate reaction to that is Nick's rumors.
yeah. I follow so
And
many
I-
Knicks pages
And
that
just my opinion on this is so overall my answer to this depends on what the topic is,
right.
what the rumors are. If it's anything Knicks related,
It's
I
false.
put I just take it with a grain of salt because
Yeah.
it's just not worth the hype. I've only been let down how many times. Almost anything sports related at this point for me.
I try not to.
Like for example, I feel like ESPN is 90% rumors and bullshit. 10%
I would say
true.
first take, especially
Specifically.
first take is all.
This nigga
rumors are
got-
hypotheticals.
Max Kellerman, that nigga is the biggest liar. of all.
Yeah.
You can tell this nigga is lying about all the shit he's arguing, and you're like, this nigga don't believe this shit.
He got the job just to play along Stephen A.
Yeah, just to be devil's advocate. That nigga's devil advocate, the kid.
Yeah.
The kid.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's his job title on LinkedIn. So
Devil's advocate, comma, the kid.
If his rapper resume is on, if that rapper shit was on his resume, that should be funny as shit. I can hold you. Shout out to him though. Yeah, I learned to never. I don't pay attention to ESPN as much as I used to. I follow the most non-biased sports pages, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like even Knicks pages, like I feel like real Knicks fans that run Knicks pages, they keep it straight up more than any like other like.
The only thing I was gonna say,
Okay.
they pay attention to an extreme amount of the shit, and some of it's just like it's a little bit blown out of proportion, I would say.
Yeah.
So that's where I would.
Yeah, the ones that follow,
that's where I
can buy into that.
That's
shit.
where I pump.
Yeah.
Sometimes I pump the brakes a little bit on it. It's like, but I'm be honest, the Knicks are not in my mind right now.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna take it a step
What
further.
about the rumor? Oh God. What about the rumor about fans coming to the games again?
well, hold up. So as most rumors. That was from Shams. I saw that.
Shams showing you
Yeah.
that shit.
And although I could believe that fans coming to this, they were talking about 25 to 50% at suite level
Yeah.
capacity.
Yeah.
Oh, my first
That would
one
be
is.
fire. I've never been to a
well,
suite yet.
well, here, hold
Wait,
up,
would we
hold up.
Would we go?
Well, hold up.
Well, you got the call, remember?
I would just say that first off, the first obstacle on that, even if it gets passed from the NBA, then goes to the state level.
Oh.
Would Cuomo and then the city level
De
with De
Blasio?
Blasio,
Oh,
yeah.
Dick suck the
Would they allow it? So like, let's pump the brakes. It's a good thing to. That's
Probably not because the numbers are going.
So that's the first obstacle, which is a huge obstacle. The second obstacle is what are the prices going to be like at MSG,
For
despite
suite?
priority
That shit
access
better be
for
not
suite access.
Because there's people that'll pay a good couple hundred.
Exactly, a couple
For one
thousand.
game?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I
No,
saw-
on a regular night though.
that's
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah.
Like this is
You think they'll still pay?
the demand is going to be
Wow.
stupid high.
Stupid.
So what about us?
Look,
We 3 years season ticket holders.
They don't give a hope.
We're 3 years season
They
ticket
didn't do
holders.
they
To be very,
priority access. That's how they-
disclaimer: we are a 3-year partial.
Yeah, we out here. Look, we out here taking these L's in person, nigga. Where y'all at? In the crib? We taking these shits in person. We crying out here.
Real tears.
We will
In our
have priority access to ticket availability.
Fuck, we paid $20 for a chicken sandwich out here. Nigga. We shedding tears for real.
22.
Yeah.
And we had a drink with them. No free refill.
Yeah. On a Friday,
I
nigga.
had a souvenir cup.
Yo, you almost OD. You almost OD. No, wait. $40.
I had to donate blood to the
To get
For
some
one?
sugar down ass
Yeah.
fucking drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I was saying.
Yeah, you guys are like, no, I'll take that one. Yeah, that was a good time, man.
It's a 40 for the whiskey.
You know what's crazy? Next weekend is the weekend we were at that game. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your flashback. I was like, that was a year already.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that was my
This
favorite
shit is-
day.
that shit is
November
ass,
14th,
man.
that shit was fire. I felt like we won a playoff game.
KP sucks.
Yeah, nigga, I lost my voice that night. That's how fun it was.
Yeah, that was.
That's what it is like when the Knicks are good.
Yeah, that's what it's like when you root for the Knicks from November to December.
Because they started
Once in January, it's over.
they started to post the meme regarding like they went on the city skyline about and you
Oh
could hear the
my God.
people like
Yeah.
cheering about today. And then the Knicks page posted when the
KP
Knicks won the
sucks.
championship in 30-20. You'll hear everybody. It'll be like it'll be real.
I found my favorite Knicks page is depressed Knicks fan. And
Relates.
all he posts is Todd Gibson meme about how good Todd Gibson is.
It's nice.
Yeah, he's literally the best in the league when you watch that page. That nigga LeBron ain't got shit on this nigga Todd Gibson.
Nah.
Todd Gibson dropped 324 points in a quarter.
Yeah, alright.
That page is fire. My favorite page.
I was gonna say, in addition to like sports, I just feel like 90% of all news is rumors now.
Oh, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like everything, and even with sports pages and shit, it's rumors based on nothing.
Yep.
Like it's like, oh, he liked this picture, he's fucking this bitch.
I hate that shit so much. It's one of the reasons why I hate YouTubers. Because they reach so hard. Like, for example, ever since March, I've been watching like a lot of stimulus package like pages. Like there are pages who came out of nowhere, now have millions and millions of followers because niggas know it's genius because these niggas know like, all right, niggas want to know when they're gonna get another stimulus. Niggas want to know when unemployment's gonna go up, etc., etc. So niggas make pages dedicated to that shit.
Yeah.
And then on YouTube, you make money once you have a video that reaches 8 minutes specifically, and then you have ads. So the more ads you have, the more money and revenue you generate. So there are pages of this nigga's really trolling. This nigga put out 5 videos a day, all 8 minutes long, all have 7 fucking ads on each video, and he's lying about all the shit. He's making rumors up about like, oh, we're gonna get the stimulus tomorrow. We're gonna
That's what
good
the social
news.
dilemma was about. Was
Good
time
news, good
and-
news,
yeah.
good news. Meanwhile, nigga, I'm broke. What the fuck is the good news? Good news for you. You got fucking $3,000
$9,000
off clicks. Yeah, like
I always find it hilarious, especially if you ever put on CNN.
yeah.
I feel like it's breaking news like 95% of the
yeah.
time.
That banner is always fucking bad.
Just to get
That
get
shit
your
happened a
attention.
week ago.
Trump the piss.
He
Breaking
should be
news: votes are still being counted. No way.
No fucking way. Oh, they say they're gonna count on the 21st. They're gonna do it on the 20th. It's great news.
Let's cut to John King. This motherfucker's like leaning on the board like, yo, I gotta leave.
Basically, yeah, they said what you just said, but yeah.
Yo, bro, can I use the bathroom?
Yeah, so question. We know that a lot of these companies and brands and channels and pages and influencers, they rely heavily on rumors. Would you rather do with or without them? Because like I mentioned before, I could use a good rumor, and then that feeling of having a rumor that you fuck with come true is amazing.
I was like, in a perfect world, it's like.
Like I'm sure, like before I cut you,
Yeah,
I'm sure it was a rumor before. Like they said, the owner of the Mets, the current owner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a whole rumor. And for that to come true, for you,
A-Rod was supposed to buy the Mets.
yeah, I'm saying exactly. I remember you posted that. Yeah. So for that to come true, I know that's an amazing feeling. So like,
Fuck you, De Blasio.
yeah. So I know that's a good feeling. So me, I feel the same way with that. What were you gonna ask?
Here's a point I wanted to make. Here's a point I wanted to make, because you know that saying that bad news travels fast?
Yeah.
And like, I feel like people don't really give a fuck, as much of a fuck about like good regular shit as they do about bad shit.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is just like good shit doesn't make the
It
news.
doesn't sell.
Yeah, like
That's what-
I want to know why that is. Like, I'd love to know why we appeal more to like just like bad rumors and shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
Because it's something you have to take more aware about. You have to learn to dodge the bad shit and just accept the good shit. So you're automatically your human nature is to focus on that and be, because you don't have to worry about a puppy being saved from a tree, but you got to worry about a motherfucker
Killing
slashing people up the block. You know?
I
And
feel
that's-
you on that because I used to love watching fight compilations on like World Star and like Instagram and YouTube, but now I find myself more happy when I watch them wholesome videos. Y'all watch like wholesome videos, like
started a lot of
a nigga. No, not porn. Like a nigga like giving money to like somebody who had their house burned down and shit like that. Like, that shit makes me feel happy. Like when I watch a fight compilation, I'm like, oh shit, that was fun to watch. But when I watch a wholesome video, that shit makes me feel happy.
The only
It
thing I
makes me
gotta
wanna
say
do
about
something.
that, you're right, because it's true, because like there are some videos that get really make you emotional. They're really positive.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if you get too much positivity, it gets watered down and it doesn't become important anymore. Meanwhile, you're forced to still potentially deal with such high negative bullshit, no matter how much there is. So it's human nature. It's unfortunate, but
Yeah,
that's really what it kind of comes down to.
I see.
'Cause if I constantly see, oh, it's such a military guy coming home to see his family. Oh, hey, I see it again the next day. Oh, I see it again. It's a great thing,
Yeah,
but when you see it too often, it's like, all right,
I
this
see
is kind of getting like cheesy. and it's a weird, unfortunate reality. But
That's not fair. Why?
it's not.
Like that?
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, why?
Why are we like that?
Why are we
Why
programmed?
are we? Yeah, I was like, why are we programmed that way?
Happiness it's weird. It's kind of almost like it's such a rarity that you
Wow.
get like it's like really like
You know what's
depressing.
crazy? For example, like I remember it was one time we were at a Knick game, it was just us two, and a nigga proposed, and you were saying like, "Yo, imagine she just rejects him."
Yeah.
We kind of want to see that rejection.
Yeah.
More than we want to see her like.
It's just, you're like,
proposal.
assuming she's gonna say yes.
Yeah. Why do we want to see that? Maybe because it's abnormal and out of the norm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know if it's out of the norm
The thing-
anymore. I expect more
The
bad
things
shit
that
to
aren't
happen.
as expected
Yeah.
are always remembered. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, she just proposed. He
Now you
said
say
that,
yes,
yeah.
alright. Oh, he got played. She got some.
And she ran.
and
And
then-
shot a 3.
and then
Next one.
she went to
She ran and put a jersey on. That would be wild.
she went to go fuck Bobby Portis.
That makes a good story. That's a great headline. Like, oh shit.
Great head.
Bobby Bryant be denied proposal, but fucks Bobby Portis. He dropped 72 points in
Exactly.
one
Over
quarter.
the sideline.
That sounds like a better headline. I get it.
Paul George just got engaged and no one gives a
Nobody
fuck.
gets a fuck.
Meanwhile-
Niggas like, oh, that's the only one you'll ever get, nigga.
Yeah.
But
That's the only.
But that's sad. Y'all don't think that's
Well,
sad?
It's sad.
From
Like,
playoff P to proposal P.
that's what P is there for. Paul proposal.
Paul.
That nigga still trash. Fuck that nigga, bro.
But
Why are we like this?
I don't know. It's fucked up, bro.
We've been cutting ass on Paul George for like 3 months.
I mean, he
Fuck
talked
Oh,
him,
shit.
yeah, he deserves it.
That's another thing. Sore losers.
Trump.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this nigga talks so much shit.
He's never been wrong in his life, according to him.
Oh yeah, that's one
That's-
thing. I know.
was waiting for you to finish that.
I know people who are just like him,
Yeah.
and which is crazy. Like, yo, they make up an excuse for literally everything. And like, how are you never wrong? Me, I like being wrong because then when I'm wrong, that means I know how to fix the situation. That means I have a problem, and the solution is fixing this reason why I'm wrong.
Yeah.
This nigga's like never wrong at all. Like, he's always right. Like,
He's fucked in the head.
yeah, that's
And his
that's
fucking supporters are fucked in the head.
yeah, that shit is crazy. Man. That shit is crazy, man.
It's just nasty when it comes, like, his shit comes, like, his bullshit comes true.
Yeah.
That's the thing
I
that
hate
shit gets
it.
into the fucking most.
Yeah.
All his, like, little unnecessary shit, and he's able to prove. And that's a lot of, like, that's how a lot of how the Fox News operates, too, by the way. They'll say something true, but it's so subjective and one-sided, it becomes the more so reality. So, I don't know. It just... And they'll drag it out too. They'll drag out any real shit. They'll drag out the fake shit. Who knows how much they'll drag out the fucking these lawsuits now for a while.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna keep playing
They
that
can
shit
do
out.
lawsuits. I think it's over.
They're gonna drag out all these.
This nigga
fake-
won every fucking state except for Pennsylvania.
They're gonna drag out rumors about about whatever fucking dilemmas that they had counting or glitches that the systems had. They're gonna play that out as far as they can until this motherfucker gets fucking kicked out like fucking Jazzy Jeff out the fucking
This
House
nigga-
of Bel Air.
This nigga got out of Dodge. He knew he lost and went to fucking golf.
Because
Because them niggas is cheering right outside of the White House. Like, yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Phoebe's his dick sucking ass be fucking on golf.
Her Melania left yesterday. Like, yo, it's over.
She gets sit on my lap.
She ain't got no ass though.
I don't give a fuck.
You fuck?
Hell yeah.
You get ass?
Probably not.
Or?
It's presidential ass.
You might be right. Actually, yeah, I probably would.
That's a good story. to
I
Wait,
fuck
what's
her
it
so
called?
dirty.
Flotus?
Oh my god, that would be such a nasty. fuck.
Flotus is a nice. That Flotus pussy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
She be
Good acting.
gagging on my shit too. I'll fuck hell yeah. I'll go.
Nigga went to detail.
I'll go in on that shit.
You're thinking about it.
Would you nut in her?
That'd be funny.
Why would it be funny?
She got more money than I do, so she better get that prenup.
You marrying her?
Fuck Donald Trump.
You marry her?
You fucking him too?
I if I were to do that,
He said some wild shit. He said he wants.
No.
He said he wants Donald Trump to go to jail and get fucked in the ass. I said, go do it. It's your idea.
I'm cool.
If you go to church just to put somebody in the ass,
Nah, but
do you?
if I fuck Melania, I'd troll the shit out of him, son.
You don't
I would
fuck about it.
This nigga
So I
probably
would
a
make
cut
that
though. He
call.
probably like that shit.
He ain't gonna be there when I do it.
Oh. So if he say, yo, let me watch. Let me watch.
Oh,
Let me watch. Your shit is huge. Like if he said that.
Huge.
Huge. Your shit is huge. Let me watch. Would you let him watch?
nah.
Nah.
You were gonna say something?
No.
All right.
I was gonna really follow that up.
I was gonna go back to rumors. What's some of the wildest rumors y'all have ever heard and have you like either believed or thought they had some truth? And I wanted to just go. I wanted to go back
I
to
think.
some of the
Yeah.
popular ones just to like cue some shit.
Maybe
up.
if you could,
If you say something, it
if
might
you have
spark,
already in
yeah.
your head, just go ahead and run them.
I don't know if y'all remember this.
Time.
The fucking Lil Kim getting cum in her stomach and having to get
20
it pumped.
gallons of cum in her stomach?
Whatever. That was
Fake.
that's fake as fuck. But
Yeah.
that was a rumor. The Ciara
Ciara with a dick? Yeah.
I don't know what. I don't know
I'm not gonna
how.
lie, that shit fucked me up because I'm looking at every music video like, is that it? Is that the vote?
I don't know where that came from or like what it was.
B2 gay and shit like that? I think that might be true though.
I thought it was true. Didn't their manager confirm it that he fucked?
Chris something.
Yeah, Strokes.
It's something about all these niggas named Chris that.
Nah,
somebody
you're
says. I'm out.
Anyway, rumors.
Oh yeah. I think the Ciara one was definitely a major one for me. Shit, I gotta really think though.
All right, I'll go. 'Cause I
Yeah,
gotta go.
If you have a feel, like I said, if you have a feel, I needed to come prepared on this one.
No, this is off the top. I wish Jaheim would have been here for this one because this is one that he told me. I remember back in the day, this dude Jaheim, I forgot what I was talking to him about, but we were talking about women or something, and he told me that a girl that he knows told him that Joel Santana likes getting his butt licked.
I heard that before too.
And he told me that, like,
He
the girl.
says, "Hey."
Yeah, he says, "Hey," when he gets his butt licked, and I thought that was true, and I used to tell people this. And I deadass believed it. I was like, yo, Joel Santana likes getting his butt licked. He goes, "Hey," every time, every lick. And that's not true.
How do you know?
I don't know, to be honest, but it wasn't confirmed.
I can believe it.
If it was some motherfucker getting his ass licked going, "Hey,"
What would y'all say?
It might be close to that, I'll be honest with you.
probably.
If I ever had the position, just felt that shit.
I don't even know, son.
Well, or that was one of them.
I can't even think of any off the top.
It's not fair.
I might have to come past it.
Alright, well, that was just the ones I had off the top of my head. But like in school, I used to hear a lot of shit, just like random bullshit. Y'all ever been in a rumor? Like, has there ever been a rumor? About
I don't
y'all?
think
Yes.
so. Not to my knowledge.
I have.
What they said.
It was
Yeah.
really. It was,
That's what I was about to say, right? They said that before?
nah, you're wild.
Nah.
I don't know why he's like.
No, but that was never.
How you gonna say it's not true? It's a rumor.
Someone told you that?
Huh? That you were gay? That'd be okay.
It was mostly like high school shit though. I remember there was a rumor that I had beef with some chick that I never like felt any sort of negativity about, and that's apparently the reason why she never talked to me.
That's funny.
I would like see her and be like, hey, what's up, and nothing. It was like the slightest. I'm like, all right, like I never called doing anything, and then it was like a really fake ass rumor that I didn't fuck with her. I'm like, what?
That's why.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of high school shit. The ones that I can remember is a lot of high school shit. And then I dropped that shit right after. Like, I grew up that whole high school drama mentality literally after high school. I stopped giving a fuck. But that's what I can remember.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any.
You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I literally can't think. I'm drawing blanks. Like, oh shit, what the fuck?
I know they're out there, I just can't.
Yeah, I'll come
I
back
know
to
they're
my
out
shit.
there.
I'll come back to my shit. I'm scooped though.
Alright,
Nice. So it's 3 scoops.
I understand why people do this OnlyFans shit.
You started one?
No, I ain't start one yet, but I understand why niggas is actually like, alright, you can watch porn for free, but niggas is trying to go do this only because the quality of the bitches on OnlyFans. OnlyFans bitches, in my opinion, are more fire than these porn star chicks. Of course there are fire porn star chicks. Nigga, I was just staring at Autumn Falls. You ever seen Autumn Falls before? Nigga, natural tip, Spanish and all that shit. Yeah, nigga, she fire. Look at her, nigga. Go ahead.
I think I know.
Yeah. Stare at her. But a lot of these OnlyFans chicks are, one, chicks that you can possibly bag in real life.
More natural.
2, more natural. 3, Instagram models. A lot of porn stars don't look like Instagram models and shit like that. And 4, which is the same as the second, chicks that you can actually get in real life.
There's just more diversity in OnlyFans chicks than porn stars.
Yeah. The porn stars, they have like a specific look. Like, oh, she looks like a porn star.
Yeah, big ass tits.
Yeah.
Potentially big ass or little ass.
Yeah, mostly injected and shit like that. You know, like, oh, that chick looks like a porn star.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. Oh, she looks like she does OnlyFans. That's not a thing yet.
Yeah.
But I've been doing like thorough research, nigga. I
You signed
gained.
up?
I didn't sign up, but I got access now, nigga. I figured it out. I've been
Wait.
having a lot of fun on my computer.
Digging through Reddit.
You ain't send the link.
Nigga, Reddit is probably the best website of all time, if I'm being honest. I can send you the link. There's plenty and plenty and plenty of links. Nigga, I seen Erica Mena shit. That shit is not that poppin', bro. She's fire, but her page, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Stormire, nigga, you remember Stormire? Stormy Meyer? Go Black Man. She made that song.
Yes.
You know, yeah, nigga, that shit's fire. I ain't my
Word.
old shit, nigga. I got all 6 gigs of her shit, nigga. Downloading them. Then them shit's still in the crib. Downloaded right now, nigga. I'm about to have fun. Bow, 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 wilding at the crib.
So what is she doing? Is she getting fucked?
No, she don't get fucked. She specifically don't get fucked in her pictures. She just say like artsy nude photos. She don't even spread her pussy. But I found like a couple other fire shits through Reddit. Like I found a group of fire Asian bitches wilding, spreading them shits, getting
That
blasted.
was the thought through my head. Oh, they're spreading that pussy.
No, they spreading that pussy on some of these other shits that I'm like, oh shit, I see why niggas is paying for this shit. I won't pay for it personally. I'll pay $5. I only pay $5 just to get access to the Mega. Mega is like a cloud website. So I can download the shits, niggas, so I can send it to y'all niggas right out there. Maybe.
They said maybe.
Maybe.
I would just agree with you in terms of I feel like OnlyFans at this point is so much more unknown. I feel like you already know what you get into with porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still.
It's just the same
watch
bitches
porn,
getting
but
fucked. You
same
get a new
position.
bitch
It's
every-
usually a lot of it's the same position.
Yeah.
And everything.
It's only so many.
The more
shit.
I like we've talked about. I've always been a fan of more the amateur shit.
And when you seeing these
Just
chicks
more
that you
real,
can
yeah.
possibly bag in real life,
Yeah.
spreading that shit the fuck open like, oh.
So yeah,
Like a
pay.
shock me.
Oh.
Am I paying? No, I paid the $5 so I can download the shit off the niggas who already paid that are sharing the shit. That's my part.
Would you ever pay? You ever
No. These bitches are charging $20 a month and shit like. That's the minimum, nigga. I seen bitches charge $50 a month and they're not even getting naked.
Yeah.
The fuck?
They have like rankings of like tiers.
How are they all in the top like 0.2%?
OnlyFans.
I see it in all their bios.
Yeah.
They don't even give you previews on that shit. Yeah, so yeah. I see why niggas is doing the quality is it's some high quality women that yeah.
Word.
I'll show y'all next
Send that link.
Yeah, I'll
We'll
show
put it
you.
in the Patreon.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's right.
I had to put in work to get this shit.
That's right. If
Niggas
you
ain't
pay-
getting it for free.
Yeah, if you pay $10,
Yeah,
get on the
yeah.
Patreon.
$10, dude. Who would jack up the price?
Huh? They spreading pussy. We got a soundboard.
Well, you did get better. I'll buy you what's going
Pussy
on.
for the soundboard.
Yeah.
I'll buy you what's going on. Is that gonna be one of our sound effects that you
Yeah,
do?
you have to
everything?
record that shit. I can't even do that shit.
Yeah. That.
I'll go. I feel like I should go because
Is yours serious or funny?
it's
funny.
more serious, but like
Alright.
it's kind of funny because it's like a bipolar opposite topic of
Alright.
what he's talking about. Because he's talking about spreading pussies and shit. I'm gonna talk about gospel.
Go.
I think so. After like a while and like just this years of music and just recent music, and I've been more in the R&B flow, and then I've kind of like re-listened. We've talked about like Kanye West and all his bullshit, but that Sunday Service shit. Sunday Service album was kind of fire. I think someone, not me, should come up with non-religious gospel music.
What does that mean?
Change the rapper.
I think like it would be.
I don't want that.
No, but he talks about it's still gospel, but well, he's got an annoying voice now at this point. But like he could, people fuck with Coloring Book heavy. I fuck with
Yeah.
Coloring Book.
Coloring Book
heavy.
was dope.
Yeah, so which was kind of in that lane. But if you would just not talk about the religious shit on gospel music, you could make some really fire ass shit. Because there's something about when that gospel chorus hits that hits a different part of your soul that you don't know. I'm not religious for anything, but it still
It's
hits.
called the Holy Ghost.
Man, whatever the fuck it is,
No, ain't no whatever the fuck it. That's what it is.
that shit hits different.
Yeah, it's the Holy Ghost.
Regardless of religion you are or anything like that, I think someone, an artist out there, whoever's daring enough, has a good voice, or not even, you don't even have a good voice or whatever. If you just could mix it right, a non-religious gospel album could sound OD.
You imagine if You Ain't Nasty Don't At Me, with a chorus.
Oh.
There's something about a trap beat with a gospel like background
Yeah, I can see
could
that.
sound OD fire.
That- I don't know why people
OD fire.
people
Like
do that.
I feel like it's just not. I feel like,
Like how,
it's mixed here and there.
2 Chainz had the song with the choir in the background. What was
With,
that song?
Good Drink.
Yeah, Good Drink with the
2.0.
choir. Yeah,
Like
that was fire. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like something like that.
Yeah.
It's just something different about it. It's
So
just,
not gospel music. You're talking about choir music.
I guess, but
Yeah,
I think
it's kind
gospel
of
by
like.
definition has to be.
I guess about yeah. Now, all right.
Gospel has to be about
yeah,
God.
choir.
Choir
If they
music.
can inquire like
Inquire
choir
about
about choir. I feel like that's some shit that hasn't been really like
Yeah.
touched yet.
Okay.
So if you out there, you trying to be an aspiring artist,
Could be you.
I said not me.
Yeah, you're gonna be the mayor, the president, and
And the A&R.
how many job titles does he need?
2024 is gonna be a big year. No, I agree though. I agree. More and more quiet.
I just think that shit would be fire. What the fuck?
Inquire about the choir. That'd be fire.
All right, and I agree with that. My scoop is kind of about what we were talking about earlier was shining light on positive shit and like feel good stories. And there was one story, I saw this before, but I saw an update on it this week. I didn't want to talk about it because we don't hear a lot personally about sports owners doing good, in my opinion. I did want to shout out Mark Cuban. I don't know if y'all followed what he's been doing with Delonte West.
Yeah.
But Delonte West was in a bad situation. I think he was homeless, living out on the street. He looked pretty bad, addicted to drugs. And Mark Cuban actually pulled up, scooped him up, and got him into like a rehab program.
Which is dope. I'd be following. Yeah.
And he posted an update this week. I think he showed him like
Kayaking.
kayaking or some shit.
Shooting hoops.
Yeah, and I think I don't know why. I don't know if more owners do this. I doubt it, to be honest.
James Dolan ain't doing that
He's
shit.
typically one of the more progressive owners, though.
Yes.
He's typically more out
We
there.
see him
Yeah.
everywhere. Like, we see him on Shark Tank. We see him
He does a
on
lot.
at the game.
He's very, very
We see him everywhere. Yeah.
Dolan's active, he just sings.
He's active in the wrong things. Yeah.
JD in the
This
straight
nigga
shot.
didn't even send no
Don't
Black
ever
Lives Matter
download
shit.
JD in the straight shot. That shit is ass.
Yeah. Terrible. But
He sings.
he puts himself as the opener for all the acts at MSG.
Yeah.
You're a fucking bum, bro. Fuck you.
But I was saying he wanted to like buy out a whole one of his shows and have nobody pull up.
Could you
That's
imagine
fire.
he meant straight shot as in like...
Nutshot.
Nah,
Anyway, yeah. So I wanted to shout out Mark Cuban, and I want to see. I think more owners, because we have this thought about athletes, and we think that all of them are well off and they're millionaires and shit. The sad truth is, a lot of them don't have these multi-million-dollar contracts,
yeah.
and a lot of them do after they play in their. You know, not everyone's a superstar. Not everyone spends 10 years in the league making millions of dollars. And the sad truth is, a lot of them end up like Delonte West, not necessarily in that same exact position, but broke, in bad situations, hurt. They suffer a lot with like injuries, trauma with the head and shit like that. And I'd like to see more owners and just people that have made a lot of money from them step up and shit like this.
I would just...
That's why it was
Go ahead.
That's why it was important for like the NBA to come back in December. So that's another opportunity for them to make money, and that's another thing that people were arguing before, like the bubble situation happened. It's like a lot of players, like let's say like Langston Galloway, he's not like a superstar, he's not a star, he's like pretty much a role player on the Pistons, and niggas like him, their money isn't always guaranteed. Like what are they gonna do? Niggas on two-way contracts.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? I'm also curious about like even college players. Like, how are they supposed to get evaluated before the next draft so that they know that they're gonna make a living and shit like that? So it's like it's interesting.
I would just... My follow-up to all of that is, one, just especially with athletes, a big part that gets overlooked with an athlete's lifestyle is the amount of influence they have around amongst their close peers and relatives. They have to take care of their family most of the time. A lot of athletes come from really poor backgrounds, and they put that work in because they know they have to in order to make a living. Not only that, you're surrounded by such a heavy, wealthy lifestyle. You could as quick as you can make that money is as quick as you could lose that money.
Okay.
Between you just think, oh, I'm gonna be an NBA. I'm an NBA player. I can afford a big house and this and that. Think about it, their careers are the shortest careers of anybody. You retire at 40. What profession?
If you're
do you-
great,
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
great,
I was gonna say
Like
if you make
Kobe's
it that
retiring
far.
at 40,
If-
fucking
If you make it that
Stromile
far,
Swift.
yeah. I think Stromile Swift died though.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Nah, well shit.
He died?
Jared Jack. Well, Jared Jack played. I don't know, man.
Well, like most players.
But yeah, anyways,
Like,
you're-
After 30, they're looking at it like,
career
you're
is-
old. Ball no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're old.
You're a veteran.
Yeah.
your career
That's us,
lifespan
right?
is shortest of shits, and if you're good, you retire at 40, and then I respect people that go into broadcasting and stuff like that, and that gets heavily slept on because you still need a heavy income.
Apparently
you're
that's-
only halfway through your life.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's why Scottie Pippen is
Pimpin'?
Scottie Pippen. That's why he's a broadcaster now on ESPN because his contract was so fucked up, his
Yeah.
marriage was so fucked up that he needs the money.
Exactly.
So he had to take the job to get the.
And that's one thing I noticed about NBA specifically. Their biggest
That's the
all-time
rumor, though.
players. The thing is with NBA, they've had before David Stern, they were in such a really shitty situation with contracts and they're making money. That's why you see a lot of the biggest NBA players of all time in the public limelight. Magic Johnson on TV and in ownership. You don't see that with baseball and football because, especially with baseball, when it's pretty much guaranteed money. There's a lot of things that a lot of people, the average person complains about the average athlete contract. They should be making that much compared to there's doctors and nurses and teachers out there that should be making that money, and firefighters and cops and this and that. First, I will shut down that argument so often because it's always been a great business. Sports has been a great business and they've earned all the money that they can get. It's an entertainment, and it's the demand's been as high ever since the 20. That and porn are the only things that weren't suffered by the 2008 recession. Sports and porn. So, like, it's a great business model. Don't shit on it. It's extremely hard to make that level. It's not easy, despite if you're 7'1" and tall and you can just learn to shoot a basket in the hoop and block a shot. It's not easy. It's just not. That's why it's just stupid. The average person that will argue that. But another thing on top of this, guaranteed money in sports is huge. So between that and the fact that a lot of the athletes don't go through the proper education that these owners do. Owners make as much money as the players, if not more, definitely more, plus have the education on top of that. So they know how to maneuver the money. They're just more money. They're knowledgeable how to move money. So it's good that owners do put back in investment on what, on their players and people that they put time to have. So.
Yeah, and it's like you said too, like the thing about, saying teachers and all these people should get paid more, whatever, that's different. But also, like you said, the average career, if your everything goes right, is 10 years probably.
Yeah.
If you're great.
Yeah. You could be a teacher for easily until 70 years.
Yeah.
When you're 70 years old. No, that's not an option in sports.
Yeah.
So it's quick, short money that you have to learn. And that's why it's very important if you become an athlete or whatever, or an entertainer, you have the right management and agency to help you manage your money. That's what they're for. That's how, and it could be as dirty as those businesses sometimes are. They're important if you're in the right situation. That's why they're there. So.
Yeah, but that was on that. I applaud Mark Cuban for that. I thought that was some real stand-up shit. Salute. That was one of the best things I saw this week.
He's a smart dude.
Yeah, I fuck with him. Work. Stack your bread.
Be careful with this.
Word. Otherwise, on that note.
Oh, you ain't got like an outro? Shit?
Well, I was gonna immediately hit you with the don't. But
yeah, you already know the
like
drill. Follow us
outro
everywhere.
button and shit?
A little elevator music to.
All right.
That's what we need.
Word. So be sure to follow us everywhere at Neapolitan Podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you listen and consume this. New president in the office.
In January.
Facts. We starting to cook up now, and fuck with us. On that note,
Do not kill us.
Fuck Donald Trump.